A good midday Monday to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, and 802 Honda, all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. Well, you're looking at a big, large area of higher pressure here. You can kind of see this in these tan orange-colored lines. And then in the blue-colored lines, this is the surface pressure. So we have the thicknesses here. You can see sort of an area of higher pressure here and a lot of wind coming in out of the south-southwest. It's applying a lot of warmer air that is going to try to make it in here. Currently, we do have a lot of cloud cover, a little bit of shower activity, and the formation of a warm front right about here that then is going to be pulling through Vermont over the course of the next 24 hours. Taking a look at the current temperatures, you can see just how warm it is. It's already in the 70s, and we've only reached midday. We've had temperatures in the 70s earlier on this morning, and also that's pushing in some fairly unstable air, and I can show you that via the capes shown here, convective available potential energy, and indeed we do have some thunderstorms here as well. This is the HRRR model, and what we can see is some thunderstorm activity coming east of the Great Lakes, and keeping your eyes on that. This will be moving in roughly about, this is 6 o'clock, so a little bit later in the evening. Looks like the arrival time closer to about 9 p.m. or so, and then continuing across Vermont. It may or may not hold up with some thunderstorms, but there is a threat that especially the northwest corner of Vermont could see some thunderstorm activity with this advancing warm front that will then lift into Canada. This is valid about 3 in the morning and then finally 4 in the morning. And this looks to be the back edge right through here. And then that will lift out of the region and set up a pretty warm Tuesday with partly to mostly sunny skies and temperatures, of course, well above seasonal normals for this time of year. Well, this is our current Monday forecast here, where we're sitting kind of in between weather systems. One exited well out to the east of us, and we're still getting some decent amounts of sunshine before high clouds and mid-level clouds begin to move on in. This is our warm frontal formation. Again, this is going to be valid at about 8 o'clock this evening, so you can kind of see what ends up happening. There goes our showers and thunderstorms with a parent area of low pressure across Quebec. And you can see some pretty strong gradient winds as well. Just nick our region and during the day. And then a cold front comes through, it looks like, during the Tuesday night period. A little bit more scanty in precip. Then we set up what will be a Wednesday sort of in-between weather systems. And then a streak of moisture. This is, again, coming from some very warm areas coming over the top of a ridge of higher pressure. And this gets in here, and it does affect us, it looks like, along about Thursday for some rain showers, but the evolution is such that this trough of lower pressure sharpens, and then it spins up and strengthens this area of low pressure at the surface, and then that tracks north and east. A lot of the worst weather is going to be to the west of our region, but some of that does make it with that advancing warm front. This would be valid later in the day on Thursday. So the progression looks like this. And this would be valid again about Friday evening at about 8 o'clock. And then this is overnight, Friday night, and so forth. Over the weekend, we get pretty cold, as much colder air. In fact, temperatures cold enough to support any snow. So any precipitation that falls will be in frozen precipitation form as we head into this coming weekend. Not anticipating a whole lot of worries here, but there could be some travel issues. And it is, yes, that time of the year. And yes, very suddenly, after being in very dry to moderate drought conditions, looks like we have a chance to make up some catch-up rainfall here. This is the 1-inch line, the blue line right here, half-inch and quarter-inch and so forth. So we're looking at amounts that could exceed even 2 inches across an area from really northwest Pennsylvania through parts of New York. Kind of skinny, but northern Vermont has a chance of catching up on some much-needed rainfall, especially the Champlain Valley. Also, the most intense precipitation moving through this area a couple times with these weather systems moving to and fro. Quick look at Burlington precipitation. You can see it starts out here tonight and continues, and really a good uptick here as we get into around the 21st. We'll switch to temperatures. We're looking at the maximum daytime temperatures for the next 1 through 5 days, and we have a 12-degree anomaly sitting over us. There's a possibility Burlington could hit 80 degrees on Tuesday afternoon. And looking about 3 days later, we have a sharp cool down here, and temperatures get back to near normal for a change. I would suspect the next time around we'll see temperatures getting below normal. And one last thing to quickly review. There's an area of disturbed weather right here that is going to be northeast of the Bahamas. Now the European model does show that this system does make it inform to the north and east of the Bahamas, but its track takes it generally to the north and never actually gets tangled up with that trough until it's pretty far to the east of our region. So significant enough to keep a close eye on it. That's it from here. Thanks for watching. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights Consulting.